There are a couple of issues where the conventional wisdom, I think, is a little bit off. For example, in the derivatives area, there will be some kind of a haircut. There's going to be some kind of a cutback, but I think ultimately American banks are going to continue to play in that space. But the key for them, I think, is to push those derivative trades to an open market on the exchanges. You know, we're in a global financial services system now. This is the first reform debate that has taken place in the context of a single unified market around the world. To the extent that we are now looking at the congressional process, that is our default. We always look at what Congress does. But investors, regulators, and the public have to understand that the upcoming G20 meeting is just as important to the outcome of this, because many of these rules are going to be finalized at the international level. There are going to be a number of issues that arise from this reform debate. All reform begets other reform. So I think that we're going to see this bill fine-tuned first by the regulators. We're going to have, the Fed has a big responsibility here. The Council of Regulators that's created under the bill has a big responsibility. And the new Consumer Protection Agency is going to have a big responsibility. So those three entities are going to flesh out the details. But even as they do so, there are going to be all kinds of issues that arise, many of them in the international context, that are going to require future action by the Congress. As they build their investment mosaics, they get data points from every possible source. So if you message to consumers and you have consumer confidence, you're going to have investor confidence. All you have to do is look at Warren Buffett. All you have to do is look at Steve Jobs. All you have to do is look at companies that know how to do that. It's just like politics. All politics is local, but it's also global. And to the extent that you have the support of, I hate to use the phrase that the BP chairman did the other day, but you know, those little people, then all of a sudden you'll find that the markets are going to swing your way.